Right, I've already made a list of things I need to actually do in this episode. I made a mistake with a lot of the power generation and things like that. Currently need to sort that because it's currently bouncing a lot. We're going to do some changes that are going to introduce some smelters. Basically that'll break the entire system. These engines over here don't have anything supplying them. Take that away. I have my bots on. Yes, they're turned on. I'm going to give myself an extra construction robot. And we'll take this apart using the deconstruction blueprint, because that should be easy enough. Let me just run along and let our bots do the work. I'll leave the power towers where they are because they're doing an important thing, keeping that radar working, even though the radar's outside my walls, which is probably not a good idea. I need some stone, so I'm going to take the entire inventory of that and convert it straight into landfills. And then I'm going to take one stack of stone just to make sure I've got some stone. Eventually this iron ore up here should run out. I should rearrange all this as well. But first I'm going to dismantle the steam engines. What these here, they're all running off the coal, so if I just take out the inserters here, that'll run these down. Actually I need to disconnect this supply of coal, which is pretty easy. We just disconnect it like that. What we can do is run this in here. Then we just reverse the direction of these belts, and they will just run straight back into the smelting system there. What we could do as well, we don't have many iron plates on us, because looking at this, the end ones here aren't actually clearing. So if we just empty out their inventories so that they're gonna keep smelting, admittedly that'll run out very soon. So we actually do need an extra steel smelting area, which is actually let's see, I've got a list of things here on a notepad. I needed salt iron mines, which is number 5, which I'm actually doing now by mistake. Yeah. Place waters clear out extra enemy bases that appear. Set a new production area for circuits. I need to find somewhere to put that. Move power. Number 12. New steel production area. Need lots of mines, things like that, to set that up. Also, this iron production area is going to go eventually. I've already worked out where I'm going to put the new one. There's a perfect space just here in this area that will take the iron smelting just nice, which means you can offload from the train into storage system here, split iron and copper off so that your iron comes down this way to here, and then the smelting goes off here. Also means we've got 2 patches of iron that we can use to do the smelting in. I actually need more coal supply here because this is using a lot of coal at the moment. This is a very ineffective system as well. I'm going to make some blueprints. So I'm going to want at least 2 blueprints there. And I'm just going to change an option because I just realised this is saving very often. We're just going to turn the single player save up 20 minutes. It shouldn't have saved so quick. It would just saved after about 2 minutes. I'll resume that now though. Right, what we've got here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 engines. What we could fit here is actually a lot more engines than what we've got. So I'm going to remove these 2 power towers. Probably cause a problem somewhere, though it looks like it hasn't for now. Right, because what we're doing now is we're pumping a massive amount of water through multiple pipes and all over the place, and the flow of water is different for each one. Luckily it's flowing in the right direction at the moment, but if ever we have a power shortage, which isn't going to happen at the moment, but if we have a power shortage, these pumps won't pump the water through. Now that means that we'd get no water going to the engines, so we get reduced power, so we'd have a worse power shortage. And the current system is the water flows everywhere. It doesn't get heated properly. I mean, this full set of boilers here is supplying water through at 63 degrees. Yet these boilers here are at 100 degrees and not working. Yet that's only going in at 70 degrees, so this water in here can't be moving anywhere, so it's not effective. This can't be moving anywhere because that's all 100 degrees as well and barely moving. So there's systems here that aren't actually getting any water through, which means that these 4 pumps aren't actually supplying all those engines correctly, because I said there was 7 engines there, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So there's at least 49 engines. I mean, this one here is not even getting water at the end. The red marked one here at the end. That's not getting any water supply whatsoever. Most of the engines at the end there aren't getting water. Oh, I had not realised that. So only the first couple of engines are actually getting any water to them, so their performance is not as good as what it could be. I mean, that one's got no water whatsoever, so it has no performance at all. So we're going to redesign this entire system, which means we actually need to make a blueprint of a working setup. Now the landfills I made a minute ago, they'll make sense now. That patch of water was in the way. That actually took less than I thought to get rid of. Also, this patch of water up here is in the way, which should take a bit more to get rid of. Right, so we've now got those patches of water gone. We now can build a system with better engine setup, and we've got 10 engines already, 2 pumps. I'm going to pull some water from over here and some water from the top bit there where it is currently. So we're going to disconnect this coal supply. We don't want too much coal in our inventories right now, so let's see which ones are using it up. It's not going down very quickly really. Right, we're going to disconnect most of that. So don't want to disconnect our power system completely, so I'm just going to place that there. That should keep us on grid, yeah. Also, with that disconnected, we still have plenty enough power production, so we can actually dismantle these engines now. That gives us somewhere to actually start with our setup. We can build it up ready before we actually need to do anything. It also means our engines are now getting water all the way to the end. So our actual engine system's now working better because we've reduced the demand on the water supply. So they can actually be built up a bit of pressure here. Right. what I'm going to do... Eh dear. We need to work towards power armor. I remember I made myself a note. Top of my list was power armor 2. Work towards that. So we need to do the efficiency modules. Models? What's models? I don't know. The efficiency modules. Right, I'm going to start from here, 1 block away, and we'll place 10 engines down. Then 1 block, and then we'll place another 10 engines down. That's the basis of the design for what we're going to be building. So we're going to place down the power towers in the same position on each engine across here. And then we'll of course need some boilers to power this. I'm thinking that those boilers up there, I can't take any of those. I mean, I've got 20 boilers here, but I need 14 boilers to each one of these supplies. So I'm just going to cut this conveyor belt out for now. Means I'll end up with an inventory of coal, but I can't avoid that. We can top up these. I'll just press Control and click these in until we're out of coal. And there we go, we're out of coal. So we can now remove this system that I've got here. It's not really needed to supply now. La la la. And that'll run the coal down while we're actually doing some of this, so we should have a pretty decent amount of rundown on the coal. So it shouldn't take up too much inventory space when we want to remove this system somewhere else. Right. If we line this up roughly to where that is, that should be okay. Right then, we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 7 and 7. We'll produce that next. Oh dear. Right, that'll work. What I'm going to do as well is, we know that we can use these to power a lot of stuff at once. So I'm going to line it up with the end of that and power both sides of this with the power units that we've got there. With the gap that I put in the middle, one of these just nicely covers all that. So if I place that there, we're going to actually need red-handed inserters. So I'm going to produce a load of those now. We're going to need quite a few. Yeah, that'll do me. They'll be producing while we're actually going to place all this. We need another 8 boilers. 5, 1, 2, 3. And what we can do is place down that, place down that. Obviously we're going to need a pipe in the middle there to connect those. And then each one of these is going to have its own supply thingy here. Ah, that was one shot. Right. These are actually in the wrong place. We needed to be further down because I didn't realise I was being blocked by that. So if we take it there, that'll supply that. And there, that'll supply all that. Then this power tower can go just there between those. Of course, I may need to power that from something else. I don't think it'll reach across, so I'm going to have to put another power tower here to supply power to that. These, of course, will need the blue inserters, and then the blue inserters from the other side as well. Right, for the power armor, I need the speed modules up to level 3 on efficiency and speed. So I'm going to take speed module 2 now. That wants to be there. They want to be there. Then because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14, and that's only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 5. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment and subscribe.